Good time of the day and welcome to Fashion Invention Bootcamp podcast. We are product inventors. We invent life-changing products and you can be one of us. I'm Julia Antufio, product inventor and manufacturer. And today my guest is the legendary Tammy McCray, the visionary behind the brand of art socks for men, Tammy McCray. Welcome, Tammy.
Hello, everybody.
Our first interview has taken place 4 weeks ago, and it has been welcomed very warm by our audience. On the top of that, we received a lot of questions to you about you, and I would love to ask those questions today. There are a lot of influencers with big audience and no product, shop owners who are selling other people's product and thinking about having their own brand, as well as fashion designers who are playing with the thought to start their own, and also creatives who have art pieces that they would love to put on a product. And they need to see the success story of someone who really started it and made it so that they learn how to make the first step. Tammy, who betrayed you so that you became a fashion brand owner as revenge?
I would have to say I betrayed myself, to be honest, to be totally transparent and honest, because for so many years, I could have started. I'm 53 years old. I don't mind sharing that with everybody. But I actually started my journey designing as a kid. And I've designed stuff all through my 20s, all through my 30s, all through my 40s. But I always felt like I had to have someone else that had to be standing right next to me in order for me to do what I needed to do. And that wasn't the case. And through a lot of trial and error with various people, I came to the conclusion years ago that all I need is me. The ideas come from me. And that's all I need is me. And God is the one that gave me my ideas. He gave me the talent. So once I started relying on me, I had to go through some things. But once I started relying on me, things started to really happen.
What do you mean by thinking that you need someone else?
So the fear of being alone, the fear of standing alone, the fear of I made this and standing there and having people judge and you're by yourself and you don't have somebody there to hold your hand. So I always felt like I needed somebody to stand there and be with me to hold my hand. So I held myself back for a very long time because I never found that person that was supposed to be standing next to me because I never needed that person. All I needed was me.
What was the hardest thing a client ever told you that felt like a kick into your stomach?
I was at a family function and me and this gentleman was talking and he said, so, how's everything going? I said, everything's going great. And he said, so do you have any plain socks? And I said, no, I don't have any plain socks. So I always carry product on me in my trunk of my car. Sometimes I may have a few pair in my purse because you never know who you're going to run into, right? So I went to the trunk of my car, told him, hold on a minute. I went to the trunk of my car and I pulled out the pairs that I had. And I said, these are my socks. And he's like, looking at them. And he's like, oh, they're nice, but you don't have any plain socks. That was a gut punch to me because I'm like, I'm showing you these beautiful socks. They're good quality, you know. You're not going to find another sock like mine. And the look of them. But I realized at that point that people like what they like. And some people are going to like what you make. And some people are not. It's not going to be their taste. It's just not. And so I had to look at that and I had to swallow it. And say, okay, I gave him a pair of socks anyway. And later on in the evening when the gathering was over, I noticed that they were laying on the table by themselves. He had left them there.
So this was the kick into the stomach.
That was the kick in the stomach because I'm like, he really didn't like my socks.
He didn't care for them. No.
No, he really didn't. But it was a valuable lesson in that.
What did you learn?
As a business owner, as somebody that is passionate and love what they do, you have to pay attention to people. And if somebody is basically telling you, I don't like busy socks, I don't like this, I don't like that, believe what they tell you. You could try to change their mind if you want. And I tried, trust me, I tried. He even got a free pair of socks and he left them there on the table. He really did not like my socks. I don't force it. It's taught me how to back off and not feel like my feelings are hurt behind it.
I have learned that we as creators absolutely have to focus on people who love our work, who want to work with us, who want to walk with us, who want to co-create with us. There is absolutely no use, no need, and a lot of harm to try pulling along those people who are not ready to walk with you. You only can be with those who want. Did you take those socks back?
Yeah. Most of the people that was at the gathering, they have my socks. All of them. So.
Oh, so you wanted to have 100% penetration of your socks into the crowd. Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's a wonderful goal.